Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with light heavyweight Andre Sterling. We're here at the final press conference for the Golden Contract Tournament this Saturday. How much are you looking forward to it, and how much of a boost is it to your career that something like this has come along, possibly a guarantee of 3 fights in a year?
Yeah, it's a very good boost for my career. Obviously we know how hard the game is and everything, but yeah, it's a very good opportunity, and I'm very grateful to be and honoured to be a part of it. I trained very hard and I've done a lot of sparring, so I'm ready for this.
You've got Liam Conroy, of course. Did you genuinely forget his name up on the press conference, or was that a bit of mind games?
A bit of both, Yeah, a bit of both. But yeah, as I said, man, as I said, I ain't gonna say nothing about him, and that it is what it is. We're gonna come see Saturday night, who's been putting in the work and whose skill set's better.
He said, and Lee Eaton said as well, that he thinks it could be the fight of the night, that styles will mesh particularly well. Do you go along with that, and what do you think it is about your opposing styles that mean that it will be a good fight?
Well, I like to say I don't really have a style, but I'll adapt when it needs to be adapted. As I said, if I need to keep it long, I'll keep it long. If I need to get on the inside and work, I'll get on the inside and work. People know me. I'm not. It's gonna be a fight because I don't really give up the center of the ring too tough. So, I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be a good fight, but I'll train for this hard, and I'm ready for any scenario that happens in the ring.
Obviously, you've only had the one defeat, Craig Richards. What have you learned from that? Because at the halfway point of that fight, it seemed all to play for.
I learned so much about myself, really, because I feel like I let myself down. That wasn't my best performance by a long shot. But as I said, it's the atmosphere and everything, and I underestimated the atmosphere. Being on the big stage, coming into his home territory with his fans, they was all booing me and everything, and it kind of threw me off my game a little bit, to be honest, and I was rushing my work a little bit too much. But now I've gone through it. I feel like I've been stronger, and now I know what it's like, and I'm going to take my time more and pick my shots much better.
Just dwelling on Craig for a moment, he's going to be fighting on a Hennessy Sports Show for the vacant British title against Shakan Pitters. Just before we ask you about that fight, how much of a confidence booster is it for you that someone you've pushed quite close is now going to be fighting for the British title? It must make you feel like you're at that level.
Yeah. As I said, I believe in my ability, and I do feel I'm at that level. But it's about performances. That's what it's about. It's about performance. It's about getting it, and it's also about, most importantly, getting a result. I didn't get the result in June, but so I had to go back I had to be honest with myself, and go back and reevaluate certain things and work hard and make improvements. But yeah, it's been a very good confidence boost.
And who do you fancy in that fight? Because chances are you come through this tournament, you could be fighting the winner of that for the British title.
Because I shared the ring with Craig, yeah. Obviously, it's all done and dusted. I don't want to be trying to make anything clear. We've not even fighting each other, but I don't know. Maybe it's a 50-50 fight, because I don't think Craig is that much of a bad fighter, but I don't know about Shakur Peters either still. But I don't want to be critical of either of them, you know what I'm trying to say. But it'll be a good fight. It'll be a good contest.
Brilliant. And we've asked you this before, but just for people that want to get to know you a bit better, how can they find you on social media?
Social media, Capo, Showtime Sterling, yeah. And you can find me on Twitter on Andre Sterling _1. Yeah, and support me, show me some love.
Get your music.
Yeah, get my music, and then obviously I got my one Financial Solutions. We appreciate your support and your help, and if you could follow them as well on social media. Thank you.
Brilliant. Best of luck on Saturday night. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.